She gone already.
Online showing his wife India getting real comfortable with another man. And not just any man. Fam, we're talking about Duke Dennis, the popular content creator and streamer who's been making major waves in the entertainment world.
I didn't get my...
Oh, my fault.
Your ear sounds really nice too.
Whoa, hold on. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Check.
Now, hold up before y'all start thinking this is just another celebrity breakup story. This situation involves a man fighting for his life in federal court, a woman who's been holding him down since 2017, 6 kids caught in the middle, and a relationship that's been tested more times than we can count. But here's where it gets real spicy, because the leaked footage that dropped has everybody questioning if India finally reached her breaking point or if she's been moving foul this whole time. So, check it. Let's rewind to 2017 when Durk and India first got together. At that time, Durk was already deep in the streets, already had multiple baby mamas, and was living that fast life that comes with being a successful rapper from Chicago. But India, she was different, gang. When they first started talking, she actually cut him off after 2 weeks because she said she needed to focus on herself and her child. That's some real boss energy right there. And it made Durk fall for her even harder because nobody had ever done that to him before. India came into Durk's life when he was at his lowest point. He's talked about how when they first got together, he had like 50 to 70 people living in his crib with no furniture, no pots to cook with, nothing. India looked at that situation and told him straight up, I can't be around all these people. I don't even have nowhere to sit. That reality check made Durk boss up, move to Atlanta, and really start taking his career and life seriously. Now, in the hip-hop world, we know relationships with rappers come with certain challenges. The fame, the money, the constant temptation. It's a lot for any relationship to handle. But Durk and India's situation was different because they had real history, real struggles they overcame together, and real investments they built as a team. India wasn't just some industry chick trying to get a bag. She was there when Durk had nothing, and she helped him become the man he is today. But yo, this is where the story gets deeper than just a fairy tale romance. See, throughout their relationship, Durk has been caught cheating multiple times. We're talking about a pattern of behavior that's been going on for years. India would find out. She'd leave him, break up with him publicly on social media, and fans would think it's over. But then, a few months later, they'd be back together like nothing happened. This cycle repeated itself so many times that people started questioning if they were ever really broken up or if it was all just for show. The real kicker though, Durk allegedly had a whole baby on India that he tried to keep hidden. That's some next level type of disrespect right there. We're not just talking about a one-night stand or some groupie situation. We're talking about a whole child that came into this world while he was supposed to be committed to India. And India? She found out. She was hurt. But she still came back. Let that sink in for a minute. For y'all who might not understand why a woman would keep going back to a man who repeatedly cheats on her, let me explain. In the industry, there's this unspoken understanding that when you're with a high-profile rapper, certain things come with the territory. India herself has talked about how she understands that Durk is a big-time rapper and there's constant temptation around him. She's even said that when men cheat, it's not the same as when women cheat, a perspective that a lot of people in the culture share even though it's controversial. But here's where everything changes. Late 2024, Durk gets arrested on federal charges that could potentially put him away for life. We're talking about serious allegations involving murder-for-hire charges that have the feds building a case that could mean he never comes home.
Grammy Award-winning Chicago rapper Lil Durk is facing new charges in a murder-for-hire plot.
And India? At first, she's posting supportive messages, she's visiting him, she's playing the loyal wife role that everyone expected from her. Now, let's talk about the footage that got everybody shook. A video started circulating on social media showing India at what looks like a private event or gathering. In the clip, you can clearly see her hand resting on someone's lap, and it's definitely a male. The camera angle, the body language, the whole vibe of the situation had people immediately questioning what was really going on. This wasn't just a friendly interaction, fam. This was intimate, comfortable, the type of energy you have with someone you're close with. The internet went absolutely crazy. Comments started flooding in from all directions. Some people were defending India, saying she deserves to move on if Durk might never come home. Others were calling her disloyal, saying she couldn't even wait 6 months before moving on to the next man. But the real tea that got everybody shook was when people started saying the man in the video was Duke Dennis. For those who haven't been keeping up, Duke Dennis is a major content creator and streamer with millions of followers. He's known for his gaming content, his personality, and his growing influence in the entertainment world. The idea that India would be getting close with someone like Duke while Durk is fighting for his life in federal court, that's the type of drama that breaks the internet, and that's exactly what happened. But here's where it gets interesting. India went on Twitter to address the situation, and her response was interesting, to say the least. She claimed that the man in the video was her gay best friend, and that people were making something out of nothing. Now fam, I'm not here to judge, but that explanation had a lot of people raising their eyebrows. The body language in that video, the way her hand was positioned, the overall energy, it didn't exactly scream gay best friend to most people who saw it. The street's been talking heavy about this situation because it represents something bigger than just one relationship. While India was out here allegedly getting comfortable with other men, Durk was in his cell trying to maintain their relationship from behind bars. Sources close to the situation say that Durk has been buying India expensive gifts from jail, trying to keep her happy and loyal. We're talking about 5 designer bags, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, the whole luxury lineup, all purchased while he's locked up, all meant to show India that he's still thinking about her, still providing for her, still committed to their relationship. Real talk, that's some heartbreaking stuff right there. Imagine being in a federal cell, facing charges that could end your freedom forever, and you're still trying to keep your woman happy by buying her designer bags, only to find out she might be moving on with someone else. That's the type of situation that would break most men, and it's the reality that Durk is potentially facing right now. Now, this ain't just about cheating allegations or viral videos. This is about loyalty, about what happens when the streets catch up to you, and about the consequences of living a certain lifestyle. Durk has been open about his past, about his involvement in street activities, about the choices he made that led him to where he is now. And India? She knew all of this when she got with him. She was there for the home invasions. She was there when people broke into their house and she had to hold it down with a weapon. She was there through all the drama with his multiple baby mamas. The real question that everybody's asking is, does India know something we don't? Is she moving on because she's been told by lawyers or people close to the case that Durk might never come home? Because let's keep it 100. If you're facing federal charges of this magnitude, the odds aren't exactly in your favor. The feds have a conviction rate of over 90%, and when they bring charges like the ones Durk is facing, they usually have the evidence to back it up. For y'all who might not understand the federal system, let me break it down. When the feds arrest you, they've usually been building a case for months or even years. They have wiretaps, they have witnesses, they have documentation. This isn't like a state case where you might be able to beat it with a good lawyer. Federal cases are a whole different beast, and the reality is that most people who go to federal trial end up convicted. So from India's perspective, she might be looking at a situation where the man she's been with since 2017, the father of her children, the person she's built a life with, might never come home. That's a heavy reality to face, and it might explain why she's allegedly moving the way she's moving. But at the same time, it's only been a few months. Durk hasn't even gone to trial yet. The case is still being built. For her to potentially be moving on this quickly, while he's still buying her designer bags and trying to maintain their relationship, that's what has people questioning her loyalty. In the hood, we know that loyalty is everything. It's the foundation that relationships, friendships, and business partnerships are built on. When someone shows they're not loyal, especially during the hardest times, that's when their true character is revealed. And right now, based on this viral footage and the circumstances surrounding it, a lot of people are questioning India's character. But let's also keep it real about the double standard that exists. Durk cheated on India multiple times. He allegedly had a baby on her. He put her through emotional turmoil for years, and every time she took him back. She forgave him. She understood that he was a rapper and that certain things come with that lifestyle. But now that the roles might be reversed, now that she might be the one moving on, the internet is ready to crucify her. The street's been divided on this one. Some people are saying India deserves to live her life and find happiness, especially if Durk might never come home. Others are saying she should stand by her man the way he would want her to stand by him, the way she's been standing by him for years. It's a complex situation with no easy answers, and that's what makes it so compelling to watch unfold. At the end of the day, Lil Durk and India Royale's situation isn't just about cheating allegations or viral videos. It's about the consequences of living a certain lifestyle, about what happens when the streets catch up to you, and about the strain that fame, money, and legal troubles can put on even the strongest relationships. This is about a man who built an empire but might lose everything, and a woman who stood by him through countless storms but might finally be reaching her breaking point. The leaked footage of India allegedly with Duke Dennis, whether it's real or misunderstood, represents a turning point in this relationship. It shows that even the most loyal partners have limits, and that when you're facing life in prison, maintaining relationships from behind bars becomes almost impossible. Durk buying her 5 designer bags from jail shows he's still trying, still fighting for their relationship, but it might not be enough. The real question is, what happens next? Will India stand by Durk through his trial and potential conviction? Will she move on and start a new chapter of her life? Will Durk beat his case and come home to salvage their relationship? Or is this the end of a love story that started in 2017 and survived countless obstacles only to fall apart when the stakes became too high? What are your thoughts on India Royale's alleged cheating and Lil Durk's situation? Do you think she should stay loyal while he fights his case, or does she have the right to move on? Is the footage proof of cheating, or is it being blown out of proportion? Share your thoughts in the comments and click on the content on screen for more hip-hop drama and relationship breakdowns that got the culture talking. This is one situation we'll all be watching closely because however it ends, it's going to change lives forever. Stay tuned, fam.